Alright, so this is going to be a general tarot reading for the collective. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest. If you're interested in a personal tarot reading, I do offer those. You can find information wherever it is that you see this posted. Alright, and with that, let's get started. Let's see what's going to come through for the collective. Alright, Hanged Man. Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Ooh, okay. Spirit, what else? Knight of Swords. Knight of Cups. Interesting. Queen of Wands. Why do we have so many court cards? Six of Wands, the Emperor. And I will show you the cards, just hold on. Spirit, is this about a personal journey or a relationship? Chariot in reverse, King of Wands in reverse. Okay, so this is a personal development story, I think. We'll see what comes through intuitively as I continue reading. So for some of you in the collective, you might be feeling stuck right now. I feel like, you know, this could be as a result of not having the finances, financial opportunities to be able to move forward, or, you know, blocks in terms of, you know, waiting for something else to happen in order for you to move forward, but you are feeling a little bit stagnant right now. But in that, I feel like you're very close to kind of breaking out of this like stuck energy. I feel that the Hangman is an interesting card because it's kind of like you have these ideas that are incubating. It's kind of like, you know, as much as like you can't move forward, you're able to plan. So it's kind of like, if I had X, I could do this. If I had this, I could do that. Like as soon as I'm out of this situation, I can continue moving forward and do this. So the Hangman, as much as it's not like a permanent energy, this is something where it's a phase in your life that you're kind of feeling stuck, but eventually you're going to be able to come out of it. Immediately followed by those two cards, we have the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. So what I'm seeing here is, you know, however it is that you're feeling stuck, it might be due to finances. It might be because of, like, you know, you're waiting on to hear back from a job interview. You're waiting to hear back from, you know, like a financial investment. Like there's something here that is going to increase your finances from being the Knight of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. So where you're going from, you know, kind of like taking a leap of faith on different job opportunities, kind of like rushing into something and like hoping for the best. I feel like whatever leap of faith that you've recently taken, that you're waiting on additional information to be able to move forward in your life, or you're waiting on like kind of like the benefits of that investment, those things that you had jumped into. Once you get those, you're going to land yourself in the King of Pentacles. So King of Pentacles is a very structured, wealthy, very wealthy energy. I don't know, I just keep seeing dollar signs in like my head. So good for you. With that, I feel like you're also waiting on some kind of communication to come through, or some incoming communication is coming your way. This could be specific to those investments that you had made, those different leaps of faith in terms of finances. It might be waiting to see the results of those, and I feel like that information could be coming in quickly for you. To bound that, we also have the Six of Wands here. So I do think that like this double confirmation of something coming in. So there is going to be something coming in that it's gonna be something that illuminates your way forward. I feel like if, you know, you were waiting on some kind of, I don't know, there's like a very entrepreneurial energy with this, and I think that's amplified by the King of Wands that came in at the very end. He was one of the last cards I pulled. As much as King of Wands is in reverse, which I'll get there, this might be tied to somebody who's trying to take some kind of leap of faith and starting a small business, or, you know, kind of taking their business to the next level, like, you know, trying to like 10x income. Like, it doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter how grand or small that scale is, but there is somebody that's waiting on some kind of information in terms of an investment. And that information is coming in quickly. And then what's interesting here is like we have a couple other court cards, and like I've been kind of stuck since they popped out, trying to figure out what it is that we're supposed to draw as like a meaning from them. So I feel like as much as there's a King of Pentacles energy, there's also a King of Cups energy in reverse. So I feel like this is somebody who is kind of like maybe feeling a little bit kind of just obviously down. You know, this could be somebody who previously had, I don't know, you might be going through a lot of hardships. There might be a lot of setbacks and drawbacks right now as you're trying to build your business into a higher level, to reach, you know, higher goals. I feel like, you know, this could be a lot of like sleepless nights. This could be, you know, just like a lot of like chaotic energies here, which, you know, oh, like we don't like that. But then what's interesting is if I feel like, and you could also be socially withdrawing a little bit too. So Queen of Wands, when she's upright, this is a very, zesty social energy. This is somebody that's going out, they're talking, they're like networking with people, very kind of out and about. The fact that it's in reverse gives me a sense that, you know, you might be taking time to kind of draw your energies back to you and kind of like withdraw a little bit, which not bad, especially like, you know, if you need rest and recuperation. If anything, that's the perfect way to describe these two cards. You have to take a step back and like really kind of like heal, not heal, yeah, rest and recuperate. Like, you know, I feel like you're putting a lot of energy into this. Like, you know, I feel like no matter what business it is, like the more you have your own skin in the game, the more other people also come to the table, whether it's investors, like, you know, getting approvals for bank stuff, or like, you know, different opportunities lining up and people kind of taking you seriously. But at the end of the day, you do need to make sure that your energies are kind of taken care of. So you don't want to be overextending yourself, and then you also don't want to be kind of giving so much that there's nothing left for you at the end of the day. Like, I feel like whoever this is for, you're kind of running on fumes. And interestingly enough, we also have the Emperor here. So the Emperor is kind of like the pinnacle of a divine masculine. So I do think that this could be, I don't know, this, and I don't really want to ascribe any genders to this, but I think that, you know, for whoever it is that this resonates for, regardless, chick, dude, whatever, the Emperor energy is somebody who's they're sure of what it is that they want. Like, you know, they have a very concrete goal and vision that they want to meet. At the same time, sometimes the Emperor can be a little bit more authoritative. So I feel like, especially if you're not doing what you need to do to make sure that you are getting your rest and recuperation, I feel like you could be coming off a little bit abrasive to other people, which obviously could have a negative impact, especially if you're trying to build a business. So, or, you know, trying to just like reach new heights. So I feel like, especially like, I'm really feeling called to let you know that this is a time where you kind of need to, and actually this makes perfect sense because we also have the Chariot in reverse. So I feel like this is the perfect time for you. You really need to slow down, because I feel like if not, I feel like kind of like you won't be able to have stronger heads prevail. Like, I feel like you might end up having like some kind of friction, or people can just feel the tension. And I just feel like it sets you into a very, I don't want to say off-putting, because like nobody, I feel like you're not over here screaming at people, I hope, but like, I don't want to say off-putting, but there is like an energetic like thing that happens, I feel like, when you know, you're kind of, when people can sense that you're running on fumes. So keep mind of that. And then what's interesting is King of Wands is there's a couple ways that this card can come across. Excuse me. I feel like one of the ways that this can come across is so King of Wands, it's somebody that has a lot of passion. This is somebody that, you know, has very, very big dreams, very big goals. Like I said before, it's a very entrepreneurial energy. You know, this is somebody that, I don't know, like, I've always loved the King of Wands as an energy. And there's a couple people that I've done readings for where this card comes out consistently, and I'm like, oh, you're a good person. So this is somebody who's very well-intentioned, you know, has a lot of creativity, a lot of motivation, can take the initiative, can kind of like, really kind of like, you know, carry the torch. So what's interesting is the fact that this card is in reverse. It's not so much that I feel like it's the antithesis of having these qualities, and I feel like antithesis is the right word. We'll fact check after. But I feel like it's not so much that that you're in the reverse of this energy. I feel like you are about to, this is a delay. Sometimes reversals are about delays. So I feel like you, once this news comes in, once this clear, you know, once the results of whatever it is that you've been tossing money into, time, money, sweat equity, like once the results come back from this, and I feel like you do find yourself transitioning from a Knight of Pentacles energy into a King of Pentacles energy, I feel like, and you're able to kind of really, really act on a lot of the ideas and things that you've had in mind that you want to keep doing. I feel like you're going to find yourself reaching a new height in terms of your entrepreneurialism, business building. Yeah, that. You're going to be able to reach higher, like you're going to be able to reach higher heights. I don't know why I'm getting so tongue-tied. You're going to be able to reach higher levels. That's really what I'm trying to get at. So yeah, so this is actually really, really good. This is actually a really, really good reading. So I think, yeah, so I feel like whoever this, you know what, let's pull some additional cards. And it's weird. I don't know, even before I started doing my reading, I just like kind of felt called to pull a couple of the other decks that I have. So like we'll see what comes out of that. Oh, actually I have a really brand new deck. I don't know, where is she? This one. We got this one was freaking expensive, and I waited forever for this to come in because it's like the I hate it because it's covered in glitter. So total side tangent, but look at we got, they're like, there's a lot of cards here. So I'm kind of excited. Spirit, can I get some amplifiers? You know what, let me shuffle while we're talking. Yeah, I ordered a new deck, and it's supposed to be like the new, like the one card did fall out while I was shuffling. So the Hermit came out twice. Interesting. But yeah, so I ordered this deck. I waited forever for it. It finally came in. It's supposed to be like the premiere, like it was a pre-order. So I'm kind of excited about it. Spirit, can we get some additional guidance, like, you know, some final nuggets of information for whoever it is that this reading is meant for? Oh no. And they're a little awkward to shuffle because they're literally brand new. Spirit, can we get some additional amplifiers here? Okay, 2 of Swords, and we also have the Hermit card. And these are beautiful. These cards are beautiful. I just hate that they're fucking glittery as shit because they're brand new. I'm not a glitter fan. So the Hermit card, like I said, so this came out in the beginning as well. Like, you really are being called to take time to kind of slow down, go within. And I love that it's got like little amplifiers on here. Yeah. Introspection. You can barely read them because of the glittery stuff. Go inward, spiritual journey, spiritual illumination, soul searching, being alone, inner guidance, withdrawal. Yeah, everything I said. Do that. Do that. Because again, so Hermit came out twice. So I do think that that is a very important message here. Where in the hell did... Oh, I messed up. So the Hermit came out in my last reading that I had done. It didn't come out in this reading. So I have to apologize. I'm a bit of a jackass there. But yes, so the Hermit card is really all about kind of going within, taking time to rest and recuperate, rejuvenate, whatever you got to do to kind of balance your energies. I hate when I forget which cards may have come out, but the energies are right because, like I said, like you really are being called to kind of go within, take some time, slow down a bit. So I'm not wrong. Not wrong. So I knew the Hermit energies were there. I just have to apologize for not having that card pop out. And then 2 of Swords. This is very much so a card where, you know, it's kind of, you don't want to make a choice. You don't want to make any decisions, which I think this is good. Like I said, don't make any choices. Don't do anything until you've taken the time to really kind of go within, pour into yourself, get yourself in a better alignment, get yourself situated, and then come back fresh. Because I feel like if not, like I said, you're going to end up in this like phase where you might be a little bit more abrasive towards people. And I love the little readings on these. Difficult decisions, weighing up options, doubt, inner conflict, avoidance, hidden information, confusion, in between, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Yeah. So I'm just getting a sense that, and these cards, they really are pretty. It's just you can't really read the freaking thingers. But I think the overall message here is that it is time to kind of go within. Don't do anything rash. Don't do anything, you know, abruptly. Rest first. Spirit, can I get one more card? One more card to really tie this up, please. For whoever it is that this reading is meant for in the collective. 6 of Pentacles, yeah. So once you do take the time to really kind of rest and recalibrate, I feel like you are going to be better prepared to be able to pour into other people. So like I said, you have to pour into yourself first, otherwise you're running on fumes. You have to pour into yourself before you can pour into others. And that's literally what this card means. So 6 of Pentacles is a very giving energy. It's charitable. You know, it's kind of, like I said, it's being able to kind of give back to other people. So that's, if anything, I think that is the overall theme for whoever this reading is meant for. And with that, I hope that this helps. I hope that this kind of gave guidance to whoever it is that needed this. Again, I do offer personal tarot reading services. You can find the information wherever it is that you find this video posted. Take care.